90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Star Michael Eilsonme has always been the franchise bad boy, but he's just been able to hide it well. Michael's been taunting Angela Deem in many ways since his visa was guaranteed. He knew that he didn't need Angela anymore. Michael may have planned his escape from her Hazlehurst house months in advance. It was not a spontaneous decision that made Michael have a burner phone ready with pictures of his passport on it for identification. Michael knew exactly what he was doing and where he was going. Angela's biggest fear, ever since she met Michael, was that he was using her for a green card. She should have acted on her intuition, but she didn't. Angela was greedy, and she believed that Michael coming to the U.S. would mean more seasons for her on the show. However, Angela also ruined her chances of being cast in the franchise, and could have been fired because she spoiled her storyline weeks before the Happily Ever After Season 8 premiere. She wants to get her marriage to Michael annulled, but even Angela knows that it's too late now. Michael has full faith in the law system of the United States of America and knows there's no chance that he will get deported as per Angela's wishes. Michael has been bragging about his legal rights on social media. He doesn't fear Angela anymore, since he even has all the money now to get the best legal resources and to make sure he isn't sent back to his country. Michael recently posted a clip created by Navigating Immigration in the United States, which was addressed to the people who wanted to send him back. Immigration attorney April Holloway joined a live along with blogger 90-Day Melanate Way and 90-Day Fiancé star Kelly Brown to discuss Michael's legal rights. The legal expert declared that no one had the authority over Michael's residency card, especially Angela, because Michael's right to live in America belonged to him alone once he migrated to the U.S. Michael is a legal immigrant, and he does not have to stay in the marriage just to be able to retain that residency card. She also made her stand clear, and everyone else cheered for her when she explained why, while Michael is not afraid of laying out all his cards on the table and letting Angela know of his next move to beat her at her own game, he's also been rubbing his happiness in her face with every chance he gets. When Michael first went missing, he didn't want the police to tell Angela about his whereabouts. Michael's current location was a mystery. He also didn't talk about where he was when he recorded the short clip after reaching his friend's place for the Happily Ever After. Tell all. However, by May 2024, Michael was back on Instagram. Moreover, Michael also didn't really shoo away fans who asked him for a selfie when they met him. Several public appearances by Michael confirmed he was living in Texas. Some viewers had assumed that Michael was living in Koblenz and Emily Bieberly's house in Kansas, but they had laughed at the rumors. Michael has yet to give a house tour of his swanky-looking new residence, but he does frequently post videos with his friends. One such series of Instagram stories that made Angela rather upset was Michael's 4th of July celebration videos. Michael celebrated Independence Day with his friends. It was his first 4th of July in the U.S., and he was finally a free man. Michael went out for a game of soccer. He even recorded clips from his post-game lounging session with his soccer team. Michael later sat down for a hearty meal with his friends and chugged on glasses of chilled cola on a hot summer day. Michael would never have gotten to do something like this if he was still in Hazlehurst with Angela, and he was letting her know that Angela found out that Michael was part of a shady visa group in Nigeria when she casually asked for his phone to check it. Angela herself was being nasty by wanting to go through Michael's personal chats. But it also helped her discover some pretty unsettling things about her husband. Michael had been depositing money in a piggy bank, which was a savings account that he claimed would be helpful for him on a rainy day. The money that Michael was putting aside was the money Angela was providing him with. Michael didn't have a job in Nigeria. It appears Michael was spending his free time chatting with people who were interested in getting a K-1 visa. He was doling out visa advice even though his own K-1 visa had been rejected, and his spousal visa had taken 4 years to be approved. It was probably because of his celebrity status that Michael was made the admin of the WhatsApp group called Paradise Men. Angela thought of the name as a big red flag. While Michael claimed it was a group for men, he'd also met a woman named Cheetah through it. Michael was certainly hiding something. Michael did not get caught because Angela's hired private detective claimed that Michael was not cheating or scamming his wife. The detective helped Michael earn the trust of viewers who now called themselves Team Michael. The cunning Michael waited until this particular episode of the tell-all had aired to launch a fundraising campaign. He asked fans to give him $50,000, but when he saw some backlash on Reddit and Instagram, he quickly adjusted the amount to $25,000, and Michael had somehow predicted that he could easily earn $50 since he managed to raise over $52,000. And in a few weeks, Michael reposted an Instagram story in which an employee of Discount Tire thanked him for visiting their store. It appeared that Michael was getting ready to purchase a car and was in need of new tires. He did not reveal what he was buying. However, just a few days later at 90-Day Fiancé Update, hosted a picture of the 90-Day Fiancé, happily ever after, star posing with a Mercedes-Benz. Michael later claimed that the car belonged to a friend and wasn't his.